Hi, everyone. Welcome to RightSleep Sleep Chats. This is a series of short videos featuring RightSleep creator, Dr. Stasha Gominak, answering some of our frequently asked questions, as well as others you may not have thought of to ask. We'll tackle one question at a time to help you improve your sleep and ultimately improve your health. We have been asked a lot of questions that start with, will RightSleep help with blank? And then they include a condition that they have. So we're doing a series of sleep chats that address these questions. And this week, Stasha, what does sleep have to do with acid reflux?
Hi, my name is Stasha Gominak. I'm a retired neurologist, and I am now a sleep coach. I love what I do, and we're making a series of short videos to lead you into the deeper information about the program RightSleep. This particular question is very interesting to me because I wouldn't have thought there was any connection, but it turns out that there are several connections between acid reflux and sleep. And the first one is that vitamin D that has receptors in the brainstem sleep switches. And if we don't have enough vitamin D, then we can't sleep normally. Interestingly, there are also vitamin D receptors in the sphincters, or the little areas that close off the stomach. So the stomach is very unique in that it is able to tolerate very acid environments. So humans were really designed to be able to dissolve raw meat. The sphincters, the things that tighten the stomach on either end, we have one that goes from the esophagus, the tube that goes from our mouth to the stomach. And we have another one that goes from the end of the stomach to what's the beginning of the small intestine. Those two sphincters have vitamin D receptors in them. That means that after D goes quite low, the sphincters are weak. The second piece that's also very important is back in the 1980s, Walter Stump showed that there are vitamin D receptors in the cells that send the message to the stomach cells that secrete acid. That means your acid production in your stomach is less than it should be. It feels like it's more than it should be because when the sphincter, or the closure muscle between the esophagus and the stomach, is weak, then the acid is washing up into the part of the body, the esophagus, which is the tube between the mouth and the stomach, that is not actually designed to have acid in it. That means vitamin D deficiency is directly related to having acid reflux. And by increasing your vitamin D level, you can actually improve your problem with acid reflux. Now, this is one of the things where when you start the RightSleep program, if you've had reflux in the past, usually when you increase your D dosing, the reflux gets worse before it gets better. So I usually have my patients stay on any of the medicines they're on already for acid reflux. But in the longer term, the positive effects are that it helps you dissolve your food and it helps strengthen the sphincters, which then means that your function of your GI tract is better overall. There's a second piece, which is that the B vitamins that play a large role in the RightSleep program are pivotal for the proper movement of the stomach, the proper emptying of the stomach. So once the food moves into the stomach and it's dissolved by this acid environment, you have to be able to make movements of the wall of the stomach, which pushes the food into the small intestine. Those are called peristaltic movements, and they do this. They have little runs where they actually squish the food along. If you do not have the right vitamins to make the neurotransmitters that run your autonomic nervous system, then your stomach emptying is not correct. And that also means that the food just sits there and it makes you feel uncomfortable, and you're more likely to have acid reflux into your esophagus in that setting also. The information that we give you on the website explain why it is that you have reflux and why you would like to follow the RightSleep program to get rid of that reflux.
Well, thank you. And I appreciate, and I'm sure other people appreciate that warning to look out for the fact that, starting the RightSleep program will help with it, but in the short term, it may cause some increase. So good to know. All right. Well, thank you, Stasha. And thank you everyone for joining us. Please subscribe to the channel, then like and share our videos. You can find more information as well as the Right Sleep program at drgominak.com. Remember, we see our doctor once a year because we heal our bodies every night. Until the next sleep chat, sleep well. Bye-bye.